Under the pretext of observing the scenery and the sky, she searched with her eyes and ears for any sign of birds. Then he took a few steps forward. Finally, he heard a whirring sound. A smile came to her lips. But to make sure that they were not flying robots, he compared the wavelengths of two sounds in her memory, one recorded in advance and the other heard in real space. As the sounds became stronger and clearer, the wavelengths matched perfectly. She was now sure that they were her own. She started running. Frank saw her for a moment, and followed her. Annie and Leona, seeing Frank and following the direction he was running, reached Katrina, and they followed them. Katrina positioned herself in the direction where the sound was getting stronger every moment, so that the birds could find her. She regretted that the communication system was not working. But at that time, she really intended not to return. One of the bird's searchlights detected a moving object to its right and turned towards it. The other birds followed suit. Powerful spotlights focused on her. The bird scanned Katrina's entire face and body, and after registering and confirming Katrina's identity, it sent a message to Megan. Megan laughed and said, "We finally found her." The birds were getting closer to Katrina every moment. Frank, Leona, and Annie stopped in their tracks when they saw the birds. The birds stopped above Katrina's head. And Katrina waved to them. Annie, they finally found her. What big birds! Leona, it must have been very important to them to come after her with such force. What now? Katrina is getting ahead of us. Annie, it went by too quickly. Jeff and the others shouted with joy at the news that Megan gave them. Sonia, Jeff, congratulations, we succeeded. Leon, that's great. Let's find Helga. Our celebration is complete. Kelly tracked the birds on the radar and guided Jeff in that direction. After a while, they saw the birds standing in a fixed place in the sky. They all didn't know what to do with joy. Jeff's eyes filled with tears. Jake put a hand on his shoulder and smiled. Seeing the cars, Katrina ran towards them. The birds also accompanied her. Jeff braked, jumped out of the car and ran towards her. When they reached each other, Katrina threw herself into Jeff's arms. Jeff couldn't hold himself back anymore and started crying. The others joined them after a while, and hugged him one after the other. Katrina said in surprise when she saw Alice. You beat Jeff's brains and came, you rebel girl. Alice, I owe you my existence. I will never forget. I am sure you will save me again. Katrina, just a hassle. But yes, I will save you again. Jeff, someone save me from these tears. Jake, we are back. Design a tear system for all of us so that you are not alone. Jeff laughed and nodded. Then he noticed the three people who were watching them from a distance. Turning to Katrina, he said, Are they the ones you saved? Katrina, yes. Jeff, let's go to them. You also bring the cars. Megan, through the bird's eye camera, noticed Alice's presence among them and said, Jeff, what did you do? Jeff, along with Alice and Katrina, went towards them. Katrina, this is Jeff, my boss and supervisor. This is Frank, Annie and Leona, the people to whom I owe my current situation. Jeff shook hands with them and said, Thank you for taking care of Katrina during this time. Annie, Katrina did a great job by destroying that bird and saving our lives, given the conditions she was in, and the decision she made. I must congratulate you for having such forces. As the crowd approached, the birds prepared to react. After a while, the sound of a car caught their attention. Seeing the car, Jeff unconsciously said loudly, Impossible.